Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, today's project, actually a multiple day project, started yesterday. We were putting in a walkway. I had to add some gravel out here because we just had entirely too much mud here at this joint. You know, when we were walking in the spring, we were just bringing in so much mud. This is all really heavy clay soil. So what we did is we had 20 yards brought out and used my little tractor over there, and they just they spread it out the best they could with a tilt and dump, you know, out of their truck. So I was able to get, you know, pretty much from the road back here, used the tractor and cleared the grass and the topsoil there. It's not quite level. I got to go out there and rake a little bit more, and you know, so I went ahead and used the tractor and we cleared out a little walkway up here. Did the exact same thing, cut it down in some of these areas about 6 inches. We got some sand down there at the bottom, and then this is just regular crushed concrete we put in here. So I am no professional by any stretch, but you know, we had a few pros out here to give us some bids, and you know, I thought this was something I could do. Is it going to look like theirs? No, but you know, this will work for me. I'm not, you all watch my channel. I'm not a perfectionist. I like it to pass the eye test. I'm good about 8.5 out of 10, you know. So this is what we have. These are 16 by 24s. Picked them up at, where do we get these? At Menards. They were $9 a piece. And yeah, I think I ordered 30 of them. How many more do I got on there? 3, 2, 4, 6, 8. I got 8 left. I broke one over here as I was setting it up, and I dropped it and I clipped the edge of it and cracked one. So I'm gonna be a few short. But yeah, this is what we're doing. And I'm just trying to keep the middle line straight. And what I'm gonna do is just keep this straight in the middle, and then I will kind of straighten out the edges the best I can. Once we get it all done, you know, I'll go through and press it in and stake it in until I get it, until I get this line over here and the line over here as straight as I can. Again, not a perfectionist, not going to spend an obscene amount of time doing it. I like to kind of get it done in a fairly efficient amount of time. And again, 8.5 out of 10 is usually about my work level because I like to get it done. Some of y'all that are perfectionists, sorry guys, it's just not me. I like to get it done, make it look pretty good and move on. But yeah, that's what we're doing. Got what'd that run, about $1,100 for 20 yards of crushed concrete out here. And these pavers, like I said, they're about $10 a piece, 209 something, so we're $285 into the pavers. And these were $9 at Lowe's, these 8-foot treated posts for gardening. So it'll look decent, you know. We'll fill in the sides, grass will grow in there, we'll weed whip it. And what I'm going to continue to do is I'm just going to go ahead and box the driveway in over there to the barn, and then bring it over here, probably run it down maybe about to that tree, probably that last tree over there. If I like the way it looks, I'll probably do the other side as well. And yeah, so that's what we got going. I've got a mezzanine project we're going to be doing in the barn. It's a big steel mezzanine staircase that's going to be going in so we can access and use the top lofts up there for storage. So I'll have a video going there. Garden's going to be going in over here, and this right here we're going to do board and batten on. Some of you guys might say, no, keep it, you know, those old barn looks great, but it does. I'm going to try and have it match the house, but to keep this for usable storage and keeping bugs out and whatnot, I'm going to go ahead and do board and batten the entire siding. I'm going to keep the front the way it is, but just too many bugs, too much shit's able to get in there. So I'll bring it down to the bottom, spray foam insulate that bottom seam, weed whip, dig out, paint that bottom there the same color that we have the house over here. It's that dark gray. And yeah, so those are the projects that are upcoming. The barn over there, I got to continue and paint the rest of the brick, seal it up, paint that gray, because one of these here days I'm going to end up painting that white, probably be later this summer if the old body holds up. Closing in on 50 now. And you just cannot quite, your body just doesn't recover the same, and it doesn't, at 47, I don't quite feel like I'm 30 anymore. So everything hurts a little bit more every year. And down here picking these things up, and yeah, starting to feel it. So we'll see how much I can get done, but for sure this is gonna get done. I don't like the way this looks, honestly. I'm an 8.5 out of 10 guy, and that's not an 8.5 out of 10. So I'm probably going to remove that, and I'm going to cut these and make them flush and screw them together. So that I am going to do. So but just to kind of get it up and get this thing presentable, is what we're doing right now. So yeah, that is it. We got the other 10 arborvitae trees in. They seem to be doing okay. We got rain coming tonight. After some further research, first year of these trees, those arborvitaes, you want about 15 gallons per week is what an arborist is, kind of the consensus of the arborists out there that I was able to research and find. So 15 gallons a week. When I planted those down there in the soil, we had so much rain up here in the Midwest, those things were, it was plenty wet down there. So these are substantially shallower than the other ones that weren't doing so hot. So yeah, I think I've got maybe 6 more I need to put in here, right over there, to finish up this, you know, this privacy screen. And then back over yonder is where we're going to be putting in the pond, and that'll be a future video coming maybe here in a few weeks. So I'll go ahead, and there's going to be a berm built along the perimeter, about 300 feet back here in the corner, and I'll show you why in a later video. You know, when you live out here in the sticks, hey man, I don't mind the hillbillies. I'm a hillbilly myself, but I don't want to look at them. So anyways, that's all I got for you today. Hope you all are doing well, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.